you just watched Moon,
Yes.
the Danish premiere of the movie Moon.
Yeah.
So was it cool?
It was actually quite good.
In a weird way.
In a weird way.
And about clones again.
Clones again. The only other science fiction film we saw was also about clones.
Yeah, the return of the clone on the moon.
Yeah, Return of the Clone.
So this one was about clones as well.
So you watch all the clone movies? In the festival, or?
It's
quite
our thing.
unintentionally.
Let me see. Sam Rockwell was quite good. He's basically the only actor, the voice of Kevin Spacey, and that's it. Actually, I like the sort of art direction and set design quite a lot, because unlike a lot of the science fiction films we see where everything is pristine and white, everything was worn down and dirty and filthy, and you really saw the wear and tear of it, which is actually quite nice to see, instead of these if you see 2001: A Space Odyssey and all of those, where everything is
pristine, is clean.
Pristine, it's so clean, it's unreal. Here you actually get sort of the wear and tear of it. I like the music. Clint Mansell, who is perhaps one of the best movie composers working.
So even though there's only one actor, that's cool enough?
Yeah, but he was actually playing against himself, because two clones wake up and you know, the theme of cloning was different here. It's more political in that sense, that they're used as sort of expendable labor. And it was quite cruel, because the clones, they actually believe that they have a life, and that they're going home and they're never going home.
And of course, moving on to the whole sort of theme of what is a human life worth and stuff like that. And at the very ending, you also get the sort of a second-class citizen discussion into in present second-class citizen discussion where illegal immigrants and stuff like that. So you get the entire reference put up. As it is in all good science fiction, it's not a film about the future; it's a film about now.
Okay. But it was all on the moon, on a base on the moon. And does it feel for you like it actually is there?
I think it worked.
I actually quite like the lunar landscape they were moving.
It was actually quite impressive.
Nice.
It didn't look like an insanely expensive film, but it
was
looked
very
good.
effective.
It looked real.
Very effective.
It used sort of very they got quite far with very few things. These sort of lunar landers that they had running around were actually quite realistic. I think they were models, not CGI. I mean, you can usually tell when it's CGI, but this was more sort of. Yeah.
It worked very well, sort of that empty space and that whole sense of claustrophobia, and he's just completely alone there and been alone for...
So you don't need the Batman budget to go on another planet?
No.
Apparently not.
Or like on the moon?
I love the bit where it's sort of the start 20 minutes of the film where he really sort of, you get the tedium of what he does there, which is basically nothing. He goes out to these harvesters that pick up helium-3, and then they go back to the base with him, and that's basically all he does. And then he creates little model houses and stuff like that.
Talks to his plants.
He's bored.
Absolutely bored out of his mind, and has no contact. He has no contact whatsoever, and he's been giving this excuse that there's no live feed because the antenna is down, and that's not the case. So they're keeping these clones in complete isolation.
Right. So how many stars would you give it? Do you think it's going to be a commercial success?
I don't think it's going to be a commercial success. Far too little bang for that.
But if it's a small budget, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No, that's a good thing about it. I'm going to give it 8 out of 10.
Cool.
Yeah, I suppose.
The same. Cool. Thanks a lot.